What's up, everybody? I'm Coach T from Ballavation, and today we're going to be talking about how to make your basketball team. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. So, first and foremost, one of the most important things that you need in order to be on any basketball team is to be in basketball shape. And especially if you're in high school and if you end up moving on to college and maybe even end up in the pros, as you are moving up in the level of basketball, it's going to get harder. It's going to, basketball games are going to get much longer, and it's going to be that much more important that you are in the right shape to play basketball, because you are going to need to be able to play at 100%. Because you're going to need to be able to play at 110% effort the entire game. Another thing that can help you prepare for tryouts is knowing exactly when your tryouts start and really anticipating that time that you have to work on your game, work on your ball handling, work on your shooting, any type of skills that you need to brush up on, and keep track of whenever those tryouts start. Maybe write it down on your phone or save it on a calendar somewhere. Make sure that you know the day of the tryout so that you can anticipate that time that you have to work on whatever you need to work on. And another important thing that comes to tryouts is playing to your strengths. So if you're not a good shooter, then don't take three-pointers. Don't be trying to just throw up shots hoping to make them, because you're not really comfortable with shooting the ball. Or if you're not a good ball handler, don't try to bring the ball down the court. Don't try to hit somebody with a crossover. You need to know yourself as a player and play to those strengths that you know that you have. And you could work on those weaknesses that you do have in your own time, but when you are playing on a team or playing in your tryouts trying to make a team, then you need to focus on what skills you currently are good at. Mistakes are inevitable, especially if you're in tryouts. A lot of players who go into their first tryout often experience a lot of nervousness. They got those butterflies in their stomach, so that could cause them to even be a little bit sloppy or make a couple mistakes here and there. But if this does happen to you, don't worry about it. Keep moving forward, keep pushing on, and just move on from it and learn from your mistakes as well to help you become a better player. Because even the best players that we know today aren't always perfect. They make mistakes themselves. They might airball, they might get their shot blocked, they might turn the ball over, but we still know them as one of the best players to play. And bottom line, we're just not robots. Okay, apparently some of us are. That explains how he doesn't have any feelings for when he keeps interrupting my videos and the things that I go through every time he does. Moving on. And my next tip is to communicate. Communicate with their coach on exactly what they are looking for within their players, because knowing what your coach wants from you could be an advantage to knowing what to work on and what to bring to the table once you get into the tryouts. And it's the same thing for when you're running scrimmages or any kind of drills, is that you're communicating with the rest of the people that are trying out or whoever's on your team in the scrimmage, because communication is just a very important part of basketball, and it's going to show that coach that you're more involved with the team. Because if you really think about it, whoever is trying out with you could end up on the team, could end up on the main roster with you. So it's important that you are building that chemistry and being as involved with the other players as possible. And my next tip is to show up early. because if you are showing up early, if you are one of the first few players in the gym, or even the first player in the gym, it could really show just how serious you are about being on the team and how dedicated you are to doing whatever it takes to get on the team or to just be a great part of the team. Just showing up to any kind of open gym or any kind of practice or scrimmage, even on the days when you don't even have to be, it's still important that you are showing up to those things to really stand out more to the coach. And if you are ever nervous, then it is very important that you are able to stay calm or even calm yourself down while you are in tryouts, because this way it will help you play with more confidence in yourself and just have more belief in your overall game. So a couple ways that you can do this is to meditate, close your eyes and take deep breaths and just really relax. And you could also envision yourself being successful in your tryouts. You can envision yourself making that basketball team. You can envision yourself even being the best player on that basketball team. And just think of any type of positive outcome you could come up with so that you can play calm, confident, and comfortable.
Sorry, I guess you could say I have a short fuse.
Are you sure it's you that has a short fuse? Or is it me? Because I feel like it's me right now. But anyway, you need to be coachable. You need to be able to follow coaches' instructions, whether they are telling you to run a specific play, whether they are telling you to hold the ball in games or whatever. Because if you are not coachable, if you're not listening to your coach, if you're not at least able to understand what your coach is telling you, your coach could easily get frustrated with you, which could lower the chances of you making the basketball team. And even worse, you could frustrate your coach so much that he not only punishes you, but punishes everybody else currently trying out. He might make you and the rest of the players that are trying out run suicides over and over and over again. Trust me when I say this, you don't want that. From me to you, don't do it. Don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy. And you need to hustle on defense. Go for loose balls, try to get steals, try to block shots or even take charges, because coaches love when they see players playing with as much effort as they can and they are showing just how much they want to be there and how much they want that opportunity. And give yourself credit, because you're one of the few people that actually took the initiative to try out for a basketball team, because there might be a lot of people who have the same goals and aspirations of you, who also want to be on the basketball team to maybe even make it to the pros one day, that may not really have the guts to even try out, or they are very nervous about trying out. That might cause them to not even attempt to try out. So definitely give yourself credit for even making the initiative. And after that first time of trying out, you can then use everything that you experience, from the coaches to the drills to the scrimmages to anything that might happen within the tryouts, and use that experience to make you an even better basketball player. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe and comment down below your thoughts on this video, and also let me know what are some other video ideas you would like to see me do on this channel, and I will definitely make those videos. So thank you all for watching, and peace.